A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again. In all my years in the business, I've never seen a superstar with the raw charisma of The Rock.
And that charisma not only took The Rock to the very top of sports entertainment, it also allowed him to take Hollywood by storm.
And make no mistake about it, The Rock has not forgotten his millions and millions of WWE fans.
He certainly has. These fans love confidence in their superstars. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the cows come home, but that's not going to win him the match. You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great The Undertaker is. But I think he's overrated. It takes more than black lights and some dry ice to impress me.
How about a perfect record at WrestleMania, King? How about being a multiple-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Now, come on, JR. I'm not saying that the dead man doesn't have one or two impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken too seriously for a grown man who dresses like it's Halloween every day.
One or two? There's a reason they call him the Phenom King. He's been one of the most dominant WWE superstars for his entire career. He came in at the top, and he stayed there ever since.
Well, The Undertaker might have had a pretty good ride, but I think it's only a matter of time before someone buries the dead man.
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR. His opponent telegraphed that one.
This capacity crowd.
The quickest way to lose a match is to underestimate your opponent.
I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated. Oh, man. This is an excruciating but effective method of winning a match.
Yeah, and it's a surefire method of birth control, too. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is.
I don't think he's climbing up there for the view.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping.
Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge. That went nowhere.
He can win the Money in the Bank match right here. He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. There's been a lot of great WWE champions, but none greater than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I have to admit, I'm a little shocked to hear you admit that Stone Cold was a better champion than you were.
Might have been. And if he was, there's no shame in coming in second to the best this business has ever seen.
He's not going to get caught with that one. Well, I have to admit, the only man on Wall Street with a cowboy hat, JBL, is looking pretty good out there. What is going through his mind in this match?
I think that right about now, he's hoping you weren't screwing up the commentary too badly. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat.
If I live to be 100, I'll never understand why they leave so many damn weapons under the ring. It's almost like they want the superstars to use them on each other. Boy, what a match. He's going up. This could backfire. The Money in the Bank briefcase is only inches away.
Oh, it's like he read his opponent's mind. I'm not a squeamish man, but watching some of the stuff Mick Foley does sends a chill up my spine.
You're not the...
They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's gonna take a tumble. These two are fighting for their lives on that ladder. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their heart...
If he gets that briefcase, this one's over. A fist fight 15 feet. Oh, man. He's going for it.
And he got it. Double arm DDT. Straight down, head first. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
This one is over if he grabs that briefcase.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. He countered that and made it look easy. I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. Here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue. I hope he's not looking for a weapon. That could do some serious...
He's so close to that contract, he can taste it. Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight.
Talk about a guy who's done it all in this business. The Rock's a 7-time champion. 7 times.
And if I'm doing my arithmetic correctly, what a shot! I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Come on, JR. Everything in WWE is meant to be used like that.
Neither can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat. Is there any superstar in WWE WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, the Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Whoever...
He's reaching for the coveted briefcase. Can he do it? And it's been reversed.
There's all sorts of crazy stuff under the ring, and all of it can inflict a lot of damage on an opponent. There he goes, JR! He's been busted open! Look at all of that blood!
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King? This is serious!
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war. I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
Oh boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something, quick!
He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
A textbook reversal there. My God, look at the intensity of these superstars battling 15 feet above the ring.
I think these...
If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another.
Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet.
Both superstars are beating the hell out of each other on that ladder. No matter how...
Oh my gosh! Look at all that blood! That's gonna leave a mark.
What a brutal match! The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting good, JR. Look at JBL out there. He looks good, doesn't he?
I've never questioned JBL's ability. Tactics, maybe, but never his ability.
JBL's tactics, as you call them, led to him becoming the longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown history.
I think old JBL also set a Texas record for most consecutive matches won by cheating.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
You've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. These superstars are going to leave it all in the ring. You can count on that. Let me tell you something, friends and neighbors. You never know who you're getting in the ring with when you compete against Mick Foley.
You sure don't. It could be that easygoing hippie dude Love or that total psychopath Cactus Jack.
I'm pretty sure a psychologist would have a field day analyzing Mrs. Foley's baby boy. But I'm not so sure Mick would take too kindly to that.
After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstar, both superstars, are fighting to stay on the ladder. Whoever wins this fight might just win the match. What an incredible...
It's going to be a long way down for one of these two superstars.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Back and forth, these two are going to trade blows until someone falls.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically in. If he grabs that briefcase, this match is over. He could take that briefcase and the match right here.
They're really going after each other, JR.
This has turned into a real slobber.
Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's gonna need stitches for sure.
Stitches, hell, that might mean the end of this match. He's risking serious injury by continuing to compete.
There's no rewards without risk, JR. And these are WWE superstars. They're not gonna stop the match just because of a little blood.
He's a slippery devil.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure. No matter how beat up you are, you can't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injuries.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
This is raw action.
It's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment?
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
This has got to be it! That briefcase is coming down for sure! Look at this! The briefcase is within reach! I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a Match of the Year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match, good Lord, what an impact!
That's the way to do it! Keep going! I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. I don't want to say that Mr. McMahon's cheap, JR, but I heard he won't even tip a canoe.
Seeing The Rock in action again makes you realize just how great he really is.
You know, JR, I'd like to go one-on-one with the Great One and find out who the greatest of all time really is. Is it just me, or does the...
Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your homework.
That would be a recipe for disaster for sure, King.
What a counter! Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous to your health for sure, King. These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't. And that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
He countered that one perfectly. He's going up, JR. This could be big.
Well, oh my, he's bleeding. That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs. Oh no! That last shot busted him wide open.
It sure did, JR. And if I can borrow one of your lines, business is picking up.
This isn't business, King. That's a human being in there, and he's in bad shape now.
I remember a similar match, but I can't remember how it ends. But I'm pretty sure JBL wins, though. Look at this, just a little further. I can't remember the last time I saw superstars this fired up. I don't think they've even considered the possibility that they might not win this thing.
There's an awful lot of pride on the line.
Oh, no. You know what's coming next.
Rock bottom! Rock bottom! This one's over!
Oh, boy. You might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bolting shoe ugly.
Whoever loses this fight might just lose the match too, JR.
I know that barbecue loved Mick Foley outside the ring, and I've seen him in action inside the ring, and I swear to you, it's almost like he's two different people. There's not an ounce of quit in either superstar, but only one will remain on the ladder.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you...
This could be it. We could have our winner right here.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district. I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This one has the potential to become an instant classic. That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall.
Oh, man, that briefcase is so close. This could be it. They know there's not enough room. This could be it, JR. He's almost got it. I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first thoughts.
You know what I miss most about The Rock? The way he... Oh, sure. Now the fans starting to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. He's had the crowd behind him all match, and now it's paying off. Look at this. Look at this. You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here.
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. Oh my God! That's his opponent's finisher! He just stole it! I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent conditioning. to be able to do what they do.
Well, that's the name of the game, JR. You gotta keep moving. No dog ever peed on a moving car.
Oh, that's a lovely image, King. I'd ask you where you come up with this stuff, but I don't think I want to know, quite frankly.
These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy. Only one of them's gonna stay on that ladder, JR. Who's it gonna
be? He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Up the turnbuckle he goes. I hope he knows what he's doing.
He's climbing the turnbuckle.
Look at the intensity of these two superstars trying to stay on the ladder.
You look at Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you're looking at a man who's seen it all and done it all in this business.
You're absolutely right, Einstein. A 6-time WWE champion, 3-time Royal Rumble winner, Intercontinental champion, King of the Ring.
Not to mention the bane of Mr. McMahon's very existence.
Yeah, there aren't too many superstars who have managed to give the boss a stunner and keep their job. I'm not so sure this was about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you step into the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder, what a battle. Neither superstar can afford to be knocked off the ladder.
JBL might be my favorite superstar on the SmackDown roster. I could never get enough of this guy.
I could. As a matter of fact, I think I've had more than enough of John Bradshaw lately.
There's that jealousy again, JR. You're lucky you're on Raw, because if you were on SmackDown, I'm sure JBL would have used all of that wealth and influence he has to get you fired by now. I wonder how far these superstars are willing to go to get the win here tonight.
As far as it takes, King. We've seen them put their bodies on the line time and time again. And I'm sure tonight will be no different.
Mick Foley's never been the most mentally stable superstar, but give the devil his due, he's a real hardcore legend.
You're absolutely right for a change. And we're seeing why here tonight.
Foley's not a technical competitor. He just does whatever it takes to win the match. And I mean whatever it takes.
And as you've said so many times before, and I mean so many times before, winning matches is really all that matters when it comes down to the final analysis. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, King? Looks like turnabout is fair play.
You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Even these trained professionals wind up pretty badly banged up after a match. I love seeing The Rock on the silver screen, but it's even better to see him in the squared circle.
No question. The Rock is a sports entertainment natural, plain and simple.
And considering that the Great One's a third-generation superstar, that comes as no surprise.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. These top rope moves are always difference makers. He's mere inches from victory in this Money in the Bank match.
Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch.
I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better. It doesn't look like the Texas Rattlesnake's transition to Hollywood has softened him up any.
If anything, he looks even tougher than ever. And that's saying something. So come on, JR. Just between you and me, who are you pulling for in this matchup?
I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity who puts on the best performance possible for the fans, King.
These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed. Oh, look at this. Here it comes.
The rock bottom. Nobody gets up from that, JR.
JBL's a financial wizard and a huge success in business. But what he strikes me as the kind of man who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing.
Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight.
I talked to these superstars backstage.
What a vicious chair shot.
Oh, that chair was never meant to be used like that, JR. I wonder if SmackDown's gonna have anything nearly this good.
Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue. No matter who wins this one, everyone's gonna feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride on top of it.
These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
They sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE fans. Without them, there'd be no WWE.
Every time you get into the ring with Mick Foley, you're taking your life in your own hands.
Mick built his legacy. But this could be it. He could win this Money in the Bank match right here.
I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this business.
Oh, absolutely, King. I don't have to like everyone on the roster to acknowledge that they've all worked long and hard to master their craft.
I wonder how long these superstars will be able to... Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine getting beaten with your own finisher, JR? I don't know what it's going to take for someone to win this one.
Me neither. These superstars are tougher than a Waffle House steak.
So who do you think's going to win this match, JR?
I'm not even going to hazard a guess, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that that would be just about the most foolish thing I could possibly do. The briefcase is within reach. This match is within seconds of being over. Boy, JBL sure is a piece of work. He's got every advantage in the world. Money, talent, athletic ability, and it's still not enough for him.
That's what makes JBL so great, JR. He never sits back and rests on his laurels. He's always setting his sights higher.
And I have no problem with that. That's an admirable attitude. But JBL doesn't just try to improve himself. He spends a lot of time and effort trying to sabotage everyone else who might challenge him.
He's just protecting his spot, JR. You forget, JBL has a lot more to lose than you or me. He's a legend in this business. Heck, he's a legend in business, period.
Well, if that truly were the case, I don't think he'd be so concerned with everyone else trying to overshadow him. I think JBL's a great deal less confident in his abilities than he lets on. You're not going to get him with that one. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE Superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
Oh, Mick's hook on the arms. Could it be?
It is! The double-arm DDT! And you won't see many superstars get up from that. Uh-oh. Come on! You gotta stop this guy before he really gets going!
I don't think that's gonna happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
I don't think anyone's walking away from this match unscathed.
No doubt about it, King. This one's going to be hell on the anatomy for sure.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
and the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was just going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping that I haven't lost Michael Cole's momentum.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's not a disappointment.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King. I think they intend to show you right here tonight.
Oh! I could watch these superstars go at it all night. Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt. It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one will take control of this match.
Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got all they can say grace over.
What do you think of the match so far, JR?
I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight, King. I can't wait to see what happens next. So when you see JBL in action like this, do you ever think he misses being an active competitor?
I am certain. Every day of his life. There's nothing a superstar loves more than stepping between those ropes and proving themselves against the greatest superstars in the world.
And for him to have to give that up only underscores just how hard this business can be on a superstar's body.
don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight.
This is great, JR. Would you call this one a slobber knocker?
It's too early to tell, King, but it's definitely...
I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake.
I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
I hope these superstars can make it through this match without suffering a serious injury.
So do I, King, but this ain't ballet. This is very intense, physical competition.
Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of sports entertainment out there that can compare with Raw.
Now, if we could only get that through Michael Cole and JBL's heads so they'd stop running their mouths on SmackDown. What are they gonna do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way. And I think it's gonna pay off, mark my words.
Oh no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Boy, these superstars have impressed the heck out of me here tonight.
Same here, King. We expected a solid match. We're seeing a great one unfold.
If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place. I almost feel bad for JBL and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King.
Oh, man! Did you hear that chair shot, JR?
I'd be surprised if there was a single person in this arena who didn't, King.
Watching JBL in action makes me realize what a loss it was for this business when he had to retire.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's a miracle that we're even able to carry on without him at all.
Don't get smart. Have some respect. You're watching a wrestling god in action. He's going up, but what's he gonna do when he gets there? match. He's almost got the briefcase. I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR.
Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. He's just a few inches from victory!
opponent away here.
Oh, man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure.
You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
He's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move.
Oh! He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. He used his opponent's own finishing move.
Oh boy, these top rope moves can go either way. The reversal.
Oh, he's going for it.
Stunner! Did you see that, JR? He almost took his opponent's head off.
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope. This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous.
He reversed it.
He must be looking for a weapon of some kind. My God! A thunderous blow from that sledgehammer!
Man, talk about getting hammered.
And the longer he holds that sledgehammer, the uglier it's gonna get.
He isn't fooling around here, JR.
Not with that pedigree, he isn't. God, what a debilitating maneuver.
Oh boy, this looks like an all or nothing move.
Oh!
He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's gonna find. Watch out! He reversed it!
And what a slobber knocker of a shot with that sledgehammer.
That'll rearrange your facial features for sure, JR.
Here's your winner, The Rock.